Alright there, my name's Ragtag and I'm the greatest gutter tier gamer on the face of this earth, master of the mediocre, lord of the losers, amazingly average, incredibly inconsistent, and a whole host of other self-proclaimed titles that make me feel a little bit better about how bad I am at this game. Today, I am not bringing you an Apex tale, so if you know the channel well, you know that every video I upload is a story about this, that, and the other. They're taking a long time to put together, guys, and honestly, with the amount of footage I gather, I'm struggling to keep up with my quota, so I thought, in between some of these tales and whatnot, I'll bring you rant pieces, I'll bring you opinions, I'll bring you reviews, and, you know, just chat away to you and answer the questions that people have been asking me in the comment. Actually, I don't care about the questions you ask, I'm just trying to make that YouTube money, but hey, at least I'm honest with you. Right, so what I'm going to do is, I'm firstly going to outline what I think about a Battle Pass, because when you look at what is available in the store on this free-to-play game, I feel, you know, feel like I should actually say that before we talk about spending money on cosmetics. When you look at the store and you buy a single skin or of a legend or of a weapon or whatever, they are absolutely ridiculously priced compared to how much a battle pass costs. So with that in mind, I think value for money straight away. What is it, like 950 coins for the battle pass? That is great. I absolutely think that if there's anything at all that appeals to you in terms of skins, I would just pick it up straight away, scoop that up. However, one thing I say that you should never ever do, I did it by the way in season 1, is buy the extra 25 levels for another 2,000 coins or something ridiculous like that. Do not do this, guys, trust me. It's a waste, because what is a battle pass for if it is not to unlock rewards? It gives you a goal, gives you something to do and look forward to as you're going through the season. I really don't think it's a good use of money at all. Don't get me wrong, do what you like, but I just think that if you're going to play the game, friggin' well, play it. Right, so looking at the first goodies that you get, it's almost like incentive by Respawn. You get here a legendary Sentinel skin roll cage. Now, the season is called Boosted. That means we're looking for things to do with anything that goes fast, you know, cars and all that. And there are 80s themes in there as well. So roll cage is a, reference to what you would see in a car, flipping thing over, and you will be protected by this extra. You can see it, it's obviously covered in this luminous green right there. And yeah, I think it's perfect for the Sentinel, because once you get one in a supply bin, you will instantly walk it to the edge of a cliff and punt it over there and see how long it survives as it goes down until you realize that was the only weapon in Refinery and you chase it down and pick it back up. But yeah, honestly, I really like this skin. I think it is awesome, and it ties into one of the legendary skins we're going to look at shortly. So I think this is like a good little selection of things you get right at the start. A little incentive. In Cantonese, they've got these words they say together that you pronounce it Gayao, and that means like add oil. So it's like as if to say, you got this, you could do this. So it's almost like Respawn give you a ton of stuff at the start and say, let's go, let's go. So you get the Bangalore Skin. This is a rare victory lap that looks alright. You know, you can clearly see the theme embedded into that. I love the Octane one. I love the fact that he's always got Plus Ultra in there. If you remember Dragon Ball Z, all that kind of even further and beyond. That's what Plus Ultra means. Non-terri Plus Ultra is like no land further beyond. And that makes a lot of sense for someone like Octane to say that. It's like, just this huge kind of YOLO. Now this, I absolutely, look, as you can see, I've equipped this. I think this is amazing. It reminds me of a set of one-piece leathers that I had as a motorbike rider all those years ago. And I had something that looked exactly like this until the paramedics cut it out of me, but that's that's another story. But look how good these are, just for rares. They make such a good effort into it. I love the colouring and blending. Even down to the midriff in there, into that silvery grey shimmer. Love it. Well done, Respawn. I really, really like the stunt double. And now the other thing is, when you get a battle pass, one thing you really need to think about is legendaries. And you get a free legendary pack, right? Obviously, it's not going to contain anything season specific, although I would like it to do that. I would love to see, in a future battle pass, unlock something exclusive. And that might make people, more inclined to I don't know. But I still think it'd be a good idea. So there you go. You'll have to grind 5 levels in order to get that. And on the 4th level, actually, we've already missed one. You get the Catch Me If You Can, the Octane thing, the Hollow Spray. That's what it is. It follows you round as you put these things down, so you can always get that taunting Catch Me If You Can Octane flipping you off there. But I think that is really, really good. I'm loving the hollow sprays, by the way. So if by the way, I'm not going to go through every single item. I'm just sort of going to highlight the things I really like about them, the season. Now, looking at some of the rare rewards, by the way, I'm going to ignore the music rewards because I played the game with the sound off. not the sound off, but the music sounds off, and that might sound weird given that I have 3 degrees in music, but still, yeah, I just don't like it. Now look at this. The R99 Carbon Cross Rare. Awesome. It looks like an angry sports vehicle kind of fiberglass thing stuck on the top there, and yeah, I love designs that include exposed metal, which is exactly what they did with the Sentinel. I think this, if you like that sort of design in general, where you get the color scheme broken up like that, you're going to love this Battle Pass. I do believe that, you know, this theme will be for you. Let's have a look here. Frames. Now, I'm not a big fan of frames, but I do enjoy watching Pathfinder swing and smack his face off the camera. A little bit of enjoyment does happen there. But you can see, even in the frames, that there are, you know, references towards speed. And you got those sort of retro feel with Wraith on the motorbike. How very fitting. I absolutely love that. Of course I would. And Revenant there with his flaming car straight out of the gates of Hades or Hell, whatever it is. Now some of the guns, they're okay, you know, but you look at stuff like this circuit board. Yeah, this reminds me of my trip to the fish and chip shops, where you go in and you see those electric blue lights that the flies sort of fly into, and then they get buzzed, you know, bzzzt, kind of thing. It's okay. And then you get this. This is not my taste at all. However, this is like a skin of penance, you know, like it's called Notched. This is got marked in there, you know, you do your 1 to 5 tally. Yeah, this is how many times someone died while holding the L-Star. That's all that's good for. I really don't like the gun, guys. Let me know in the comments if you do, and I'm totally wrong. Loading screens are really good, by the way. They have a lot of noise attached to them. I don't mean in terms of the thrusters. This is obviously them project launching rhinoceroses into space to the first expedition to get rhinoceroses into Mars. But yeah, they add these, just again, it's like a retro feel to it. A lot of the loading screens are really good, well worth picking up. This is kind of like a Marmite. I think a lot of people are going to love or hate the Full Throttle skin. It looks a bit like a transformer, like an angry wasp, and I like the fact that the legs are thinner than before. He used to have these big, thick, thunderous thighs. That did not do it for me, but what I really love about this, guys, is the fact that you can use this and, you know, give yourself a nice complementary, contrasting equipment loadout kind of thing by giving the Sentinel roll cage to Pathfinder with Full Throttle. I don't know if you do that. I like to do that sometimes, you know, put on certain skins and then get the weapon skin sorted as well, which is, you know, really awesome. Looking back at that R99 one, I'm probably not ever going to see one because they're always in care packages and I'm usually dead before that. Got this here, short shifter. For those of you from the UK, you know, gear stick. So you basically, this is going to double as something that goes in your car, and then you pull it out, and yeah, you shoot whoever it was that cut you off in traffic right in the face. And the Mozambique has 4 bullets now in it, or shotguns, and whatever you want to call it, guys. It's not a clip, it's not a magazine, whatever you want to be. Yeah, I think it's actually a lot better now, the Mozam. Now, this I really like. This is something I looked at the Battle Pass and thought, this is one of the reasons I'm getting this. Controlled Demolition. Finally, a use for Bangalore's Ultimate. It's actually a lot better. I know they reduced the cooldown, so now she is good. I think Bangalore's a great hero, by the way. Great legend. But I think this is an amazing animation. Actually, riding those rockets, it is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, moving on. Here's another big legendary skin, the Bloodhound Road Warrior. So you can see the value for money you're already getting here. I think that's really good. You got VNNA written there. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm sure I read somewhere that this is to do with Bloodhound's pronunciation of the word winner. So you would say, if you like, imagine it with a V and then the A. So Bloodhound is gonna winner this game. I'm the winner of the arena. I don't know, guys. Is that right? Let me know in the comments. I don't believe that. Is it like it means something else? Have I been trolled? Anyway, I think this is an outstanding skin. I really, really like this. The fact that the hood has been incorporated in, there's some kind of weird tubing, if anyone knows what that is for or what is going in there, because it kind of looks like, you know when you get your power supply on a PC, is that powering Bloodhound's scanner? Because if it was, that would just be all kinds of awesome. But yeah, again, you can probably tell I do like understated but slick designs, and that's exactly what we've got. Wait, is that a VGA port? Right there. It looks like it. Yeah, awesome. Moving on, we've got some other little golden goodies in there. Look again at this Jet Setter. You got a marble swirl in there on the R301. Again, exposed metal, same design of that idea. Brilliant, absolutely beautiful. Now, here is something that I think those of you who watched the A-Team remake video with Liam Neeson And who else was in that? Again, put that in the comments below. There was a lot of famous people in there, but this reminds me of a scene where they're out of a helicopter, out of a plane, that's what it was, and then they try and fly the tank. And this reminds me of that with the spray and sway, because you can see it affecting her flight speed. I wonder if the devs were influenced at all by the A-Team movie with the tank. And you can let me know if this reminds you of anything else. But yeah, really, really good. So there's a few emotes that are just absolute straight fire, and obviously all the skins are hitting the mark for me as well. There is a couple of other things that I really, really enjoyed, but we will just skip right to the bit that matters. There's a couple of bonkers designs actually with the guns, where if you look at this, it's called Infinite Overload. How are they getting away with this? Because they've managed to keep the exposed metal theme all the way through. It looks like Thor has walked up to this Peacekeeper and imbued it with the power of Mjolnir. Look at that. And when you get hit by the Peacekeeper, it does feel like you've just been whacked by Thor's hammer anyway. So yeah, I absolutely love that. It is just a beautiful, beautiful skin. You see some free stuff moving up to the end of the battle pass as well. But the premium stuff, obviously, level 97, of course, the epic pack. 7.4% chance of a legendary. Never gonna see that. But check this out. Supersonic. Now, if you're not very good with the Scout, then welcome to the club. I am absolutely garbage with it. But there are two versions of this, and like previous seasons, this is, like the premier thing about the Battle Pass, is that you get a weapon that does more as you kill more. So most of us will never see anything happen to it whatsoever. But Supersonic is the first version. It's just great. It looks like it's been carved off the side of one of those rockets that they're sending into space. But my personal favourite is actually Hypersonic. Now, if you look at this in its state before anything happens to it, remember that movie Aliens? It reminds me of, how smooth their carapace is. I know theirs will be a lot darker. So if that alien came and decided they were going to breed on planet Earth, and they went and, decided, I'm going to go and make good old-fashioned love to an Aston Martin or a Bugatti or something like that, then this is what the result would be, and aliens would wield weapons like that if they could. Now, when these things actually do heat up and, you're getting multiple kills, they actually look like they're about to take off. And yeah, I've always enjoyed this, and I remember each battle pass by those weapons. Specifically things like, you remember the Havoc, I've always liked that, the Golden Dragon, even though it was bugged for a while, and the R301, the Iron Rampage. They're just very memorable skins for guns because of what they do the more you use them. And you see Rampart there, really enjoying that. Was that her flicking her hand because it was too hot to handle? It's beautiful. Anyway, guys, the Battle Pass to me is a full-on win-win-win, because the previous ones have had things that I've liked about it, but I like the overall theme. And I love the fact that they are, bold enough to go for understated, but still put little bonkers designs in between the gun patterns as well. So let me know what you're thinking of the Battle Pass. Let me know if you picked it up or if you avoided it. I really want to know your opinion on the season in general as well. And if you like this style of video, I just literally ranted for I don't even know how long. And yeah, that'll do it. Take it easy, shut your mouth, catch you in the next one. Later.